Hi friends, thank you so much for being here. This video is my Sephora sale recommendations and my wish list, so things that I'm looking to purchase. And the day that this video goes up, the sale has already started for Rouge members. I'm a VIB member, so I can't shop until the next Tuesday, I believe, which is the 9th. But I'm super excited for this round. There's a lot of good things that I have my eye on, and I have already done recommendation shorts and videos before, so I will link them in cards or in the description box down below. In case I don't talk about anything that you know that I like, it's because I've already spoken about it, and I'm trying not to be repetitive and trying to introduce some things that I haven't spoken about before or haven't spoken a lot about. So if you want to know what is worth your money for the Sephora sale and what I'm going to get, then let's go. Starting off with some things for the hair. This Sunday Soothe Me Scalp Serum. I have a brand new one right here. I've already gone through one of these before. It is a daily scalp serum infused with peppermint oil. It feels super cooling and refreshing. I would suggest don't make the same mistake that I did. Like, I would just open her up and put it in my part and, do this. It can work. However, I feel like too much product comes out when you do it like that. And also, you don't really feel this until you really massage it into your scalp. So I would go in and apply it, and I would apply way too much. And then when I would go in with my hands and really try to work it in, I would feel this huge glob of serum on my palm. So I think it is better just to put some in the palm of your hand and work it in, and then go into the scalp. If you have dry, itchy scalp, if you suffer from a flaky scalp like me, this is a really, really good purchase. Kind of along the same lines as that last product, this is another product that will help with exfoliating and getting that itchy dryness out of your scalp. And this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Solution at 7%. I am almost done, so I'm thinking about repurchasing. Spoiler, this is in my wish list, but they also do sell this at Ulta, so there's some things in my cart right now at Sephora that I might just end up going to Ulta instead, just because Ulta does have a better reward system. They have sales more often, they have coupons just way more often, so this is one of the ones where I might get it at Ulta instead. But this has been so nice as just like a twice a week exfoliant for the scalp. Also, little hygiene hack. If you struggle with stinky armpits, if you struggle with just smell, deodorants, just no matter what deodorant you use, it's just nothing is working, you probably need to exfoliate that area. And so I saw a TikTok of a girl doing that, so I started to do it. And the difference it has made, it's so good for getting rid of that smell, for keeping like just the sweatiness at bay. So the combination of both of these will leave your scalp really clean and not flaky. Next is fragrance, and I want to shout out Sol de Janeiro Cherryosa Body Mist. I have the Cherryosa 68. This is a dupe for Ariana Grande's Cloud. I think Cloud is maybe like 5% more unisex. Maybe just like have a little bit more of like a freshness or a musk to it. And this is just slightly more candy sweet. But this one is actually my favorite, the Cherryosa 71. This is the caramelized vanilla and macadamia. This is for the gourmand girls. If you're a gourmand girly like me, if you like smelling like food, like cake, cupcakes, sugary sweet things, this literally smells like kettle corn. And I know that might not sound very appealing. That's just the best way I can describe it. If you like the Billie Eilish perfume, if you like Kayali vanilla, or if you like Kayali burning cherry, if those are what you gravitate towards, I think you'll also like this one. And I just feel like for a body mist, these give me like 6 to 8 hours of wear. Let's talk about some makeup, I feel like this is one of the most underrated brands for makeup at Sephora, and I'm talking about Give Beauty by Gwen Stefani. I am wearing this contour duo right now. So this is their Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronze Duo in the shade Smokin'. It comes with a cream contour, and then this is the powder bronzer. I just used the cream contour right here in the back of my cheek and a little on the forehead. I also like to contour my nose a little bit at the bottom with this. They layer on top of each other really nicely. This reminds me of the Patrick Ta, except I like this way more than the Patrick Ta. That's probably a hot take, but the powder in here is just the right amount of like yellowness for someone like me who has an olive undertone. I have two concealers to share with you guys. Starting off with, this has been my go-to concealer. I just always reach for this one. So that's how you know it's one of my favorites. And I'm talking about the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. I use the shade 23 Light Medium Golden. It is the concealer that I'm wearing underneath my eyes, and I've been wearing in a lot of my videos lately. And when I first tried this, I was afraid it was gonna be too heavy and drying on my dry skin, but it works just fine. It's super creamy, super full coverage. It doesn't settle into the lines. It barely creases. It sets beautifully underneath a powder. I think people with mature skin would like this because it just doesn't emphasize dryness or settle in weird into like the curvatures of the face. Definitely worth all of the hype. And speaking of hype, the hype is definitely real with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I know you guys have seen this everywhere online, and I use the shade Vanilla Swirl. This is a little bit too light. I mostly just use this to mix in with like my Physician Formula concealer or any concealer that is a little bit too watery and needs something to help it set down, because I feel like this is a self-setting concealer. On my dry skin, this is fantastic. It is super full coverage but extremely thin, and it's just not drying. It literally does not crease. So both of these definitely worth checking out during the sale. I don't own this set that I'm going to be sharing next, but Rare Beauty has a duo, so it comes with one of their lip liners. I am familiar with both of the formulas in this set. I just don't have this particular set. So it comes with one of their lip liners in a limited edition shade called Patient. I only have this one in Wise, but I am familiar with this formula, and it's very reminiscent of like Charlotte Tilbury, but I like this better than Charlotte Tilbury. Or if you're familiar with like the Moira waterproof lip liners, very, very similar to this. And then a full size of their glossy lip balm in Nearly Neutral. I've had this product before, and it is the most underrated product from Rare Beauty. I almost hear nobody talking about their glossy lip balms. They are kind of like if the Summer Fridays lip balm was just like a little bit more thin and came with like a doe foot applicator, that's what it's giving. They're extremely hydrating, like all day kind of hydration. They're not like a glassy kind of sheen. Think the Summer Fridays Butter Balm. For both of those for $25, I think that's definitely something to check out if you're in the market for a neutral lip combo, or if you want to try Rare Beauty's lip products. I want to mention two eyeliner formulas. So both the KVD tattoo liners along with the Huda Beauty Life Liner Quick and Easy. These are great specifically for that inner corner wing if you like doing that. Today I use the KVD tattoo liner in Mad Max Brown to do the tiny little wings. I will say I feel like the KVD ones do last better in the inner corner, a little bit more so than the Huda Beauty one. It works better when this area is set and dry, as opposed to I would do this before I would go in with my concealer and everything, and it would make contact with like the wet concealer and it would just like run a little bit. I've never had that problem with these tattoo liners. Like, these are no freaking joke. I don't really like it so much for like eyeliner on the lid, just because the brush is so teeny tiny. It takes forever to do a wing with this. I definitely think these ones are just more well-rounded because the tip is long enough to do a full wing on your eyelid very quickly. This next product is a repeat. I have spoken about this and I feel like every single video, I just have to reiterate that the One Size translucent setting powder is the best setting powder I've ever tried in my entire life. Loose and pressed, just across the board, this is the best powder, and it's my favorite loose powder. Second in place definitely goes to Huda Beauty. That one deserves all the hype, but I will say that one is so heavily fragranced that it kind of ruins my experience with the Huda Beauty one. So I just still always go back to the One Size. It's what I wear. It's the only powder that I wear. And for those of you who have dry skin, you can still use this. Like, it's not tightening. I feel like the Huda Beauty one is actually more tightening and dry than this one. This one you can really cake it on and it's not gonna look crepey. I just think this deserves way more hype, and I just wanna remind you guys again. One Size translucent setting powder, the best setting powder and absolutely worth grabbing during the sale. I did want to give a shout out to one of Sephora favorites kits that is currently available. Hopefully by the time you see this, it's not already sold out, because I have a feeling this is going to sell out at some point, and it is their Clean Me Up kit, again by Sephora favorites, and it comes with 3 full-size products and 2 sample sizes for $35. I think that's an amazing deal. And my last recommendation, which also is on my wish list, so this will help bridge us into what is in my cart right now, is the Fenty Beauty Butter Drop Warm Cinnamon Shimmering Whipped Oil Body Cream. This is the best body cream you can get at Sephora. I have tried the Josie Maran one, and that one is really nice. However, I just like this one because this one just smells heavenly. Like the original one, I believe this Warm Cinnamon, it is currently on sale right now for $32 instead of $46, but I believe this scent is a limited edition scent, so maybe that's why it's on sale. But the original Butter Drop is just like warm vanilla dreams. This is the kind of body cream that would layer really well with this very sweet, gourmand, nutty, vanilla kind of fragrance. I'm hoping that this stays in stock until the 9th so I can get it. Moving on to the rest of my wish list, I have recommended this product in my other recommendations videos. I've gone through multiples of these, and I'm talking about the Briogeo Scalp Revival Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. I do recommend the shampoo over the mask. I feel like the mask is just really superfluous, like it's not necessary whatsoever. I really feel like because this is so expensive, it's way better to put your money towards the actual shampoo. And this is also available at Ulta. However, I am going to get this at Sephora just because this is like a value size in the 12 ounce, and Ulta does not have this value size in the 12 ounce. They only have the 8 ounce or the 32 ounce. This is the best shampoo I've ever tried. It has helped my scalp just literally revive. Like, my scalp would be so itchy, so dry, so flaky, just ew. And then I tried this, and literally after one use, like, I already saw a difference. So this is absolutely worth the money in my opinion. Will be restocking and getting backups during the sale. And then the rest of these, I have 4 more products in my cart. I've never tried any of these, so these will be new discoveries. First, Iconic London Rollaway Glow Highlighter. This is also available at Ulta. This is giving About Face Light Lock Fluid, which they have discontinued, but it's giving the same exact vibes, and I love that highlighter. If you like a beaming, gleaming, super reflective, super shiny, that's what the About Face one was giving, and that's exactly what this one looks like. I honestly don't know which shade to pick. They all look beautiful. The peachy one, but also the champagne one. Oh, I don't know. I want both, but they're so expensive. $29 for 0.27 ounces. Like, it's insane. But I keep seeing this on TikTok. I keep seeing this on Instagram, and anyone who wears this, and anytime I see this, it's just like, what is that? I'm literally like a moth to the flame. With the shiny thing, I'm just like, what is that? I want to get closer. I want to know all the nitty-gritty details about it. So I think I'm gonna buckle and I'm gonna buy the $29 highlight. Next is a mini size of the Kosas Cloud Set Bake Setting and Smoothing Talc-Free Vegan Powder. I currently have Breezy in my cart, and the mini size is $18 for 3 grams, and I've heard only good things about this powder. And I am always in the market for a new powder. Of course, I love my one size, but I'm always willing to try new powders, and I've heard it's very good for dry skin. Next is the Milk Makeup Sculpt Cream Contour Stick. I believe these came out last year. Now, I am familiar with the bronzer version of this, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same formula, just in more contour shades. So I feel like I already kind of know this product, and I'm just looking for more contour products. I have plenty of bronzers. And recently, me and the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contours, we're kind of beefing right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if like my product is getting old because I've had it for at least 6 months. I don't know if it just needs to be mixed up more, but me and the contour ones from e.l.f. are kind of beefing right now, which makes me a little sad, a little salty, a little upset. So I am in the market for a new contour stick. And I have a feeling, since I've already tried the bronzer version of this, I will get along with the formula and it will work out for me. And then last thing in my cart are the Watermelon Glow Hue Drops. Have y'all seen this? I've already tried the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Drops, just like the regular ones in the clear before, and I love that product. It's a great primer if you have dry skin. It's just great, juicy, nice smelling, extremely hydrating serum. I love Glow Recipe. Everything I've tried from them ever has just slayed, and I've seen people use this and it looks absolutely stunning. It doesn't look patchy. I'm very excited for this. So I have 7 products in my cart. We got $200. We got $200 being charged to the card. Of course, with the sale, I will be getting 15% off, but it's just crazy. You'll get literally like 2 things from Sephora and it's $50, so those are what I'm planning to get, and those are my recommendations. I would love to know your guys' recommendations. If there's anything cruelty-free only that I haven't talked about, that I haven't tried, please let me know down below. And if you want more reviews, tutorials, get ready with me's, and other videos like these, then like, comment, subscribe. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. And I will see you in the next one.